So to start this look, I'm going to go in with my Superdrug Vitamin E Skincare Leave-On Moisture Mask. It's basically just meant really to just kind of leave on overnight, but there is a really good tack to it, and I have really dry skin, so I do find that it's really good for hydrating my skin and not drying it out, and it has a good tack to it. Then for foundation, I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Paris True Match in the shade Ivory. And I'm going to buff that in with just a normal foundation brush. And I really like this foundation because it is quite dewy. And then I'm going to go in with a beauty blender and I'm going to just blend that in. And it doesn't keep my skin too dry, so I prefer this to over matte foundations. Then for my concealer, I'm going to go in with the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in the shade Zero Extra Fair. This is a new shade. And I'm going to just go in with the usual places. So just kind of triangular shapes under my eyes. Also going to go over my cupid's bow, my chin, down the centre of my nose, also the sides of my mouth because I do get really dark there, my forehead, and I'm also going to go just below my eyebrows just to highlight the kind of arch of the brow. And I find this is the best way for me to get kind of the best look for my face. And I'm going to just blend that all out with my beauty blender. So this is, it's not the real beauty blender, it's the Fenty Beauty sponge. But I find it's the best one because it kind of gives a more bouncy effect. Then for bronzer, I'm going to go in with kind of a cream bronzer, and this is from an Italian brand which is called Wycon Cosmetics, and this is their liquid concealer corrector fluid, and this is in the shade... no, there is no shade. It's just the it's just a warmer colour. And I go in with a brush first, blend it out, and then I go in with a beauty blender and my foundation brush just to go over. And then for eyebrows, I'm going in with my Benefit Brow in the shade 2. So for me, with my brows, I kind of start about a quarter from the very start of the brow, and I just kind of map out the underline part of it, right out to the tail. You can see me kind of fixing the tail like a good sharp tail, and then I kind of just fill in the rest, and then I work towards the front with whatever product's left. So using the heaviest amount of product from the very start, and then like from the mid, like kind of 3/4 of the way of the brow, and then blending out, and then I go in with a spoolie as well. Then to set my face and just any concealed areas, I'm going to go in with my Revolution Bacon Finish Powder, and this is a translucent one. It's like a very white powder. And I'm just kind of going lightly over these areas that I've put concealer on, and I'll go heavy enough on my eyes because I'm going to put eyeshadow on, so I want them to be nice and smooth and for the eyeshadow not to cling too much to one area. I want to be able to blend. Before that, I'm just going to go in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm going to take these two kind of more lighter tones, and I'm going to just bronze my face and just cover my face there with the whole pan. But yeah, no, I'm just going to go around my face. I don't really contour, just kind of my nose with the brush, and then I just kind of give it bronze, and then I go over with the brush I use just for my powder, just to go over to make sure everything's kind of blended and seamless. Then I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette, and to start off on a big fluffy brush, I'm just gonna go in with the shade Commando. And I'm going to just buff this into the crease. What I love about this palette is that like this kind of colours for anything, and you can go like as heavy or as light as you want. They're so buildable that you can do quite a casual look, or you can do quite a normal, or sorry, quite like a night out look. Then I'm going to go in with just slightly smaller brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Tempted, which is more of a kind of purpley grey tone. And I'm going to just puff that into the crease just to deepen it even further. And then I'm going to go back with the original brush with no extra product just to blend it all out. I'm then going to go in with the shade Instinct on a slightly smaller brush, and I'm going to just pack that on the outside, like the outer corner, and just kind of slightly blend it in. And I will go in more with it when I've put the lid colour on. And then again, just blending everything out. It's so important to go back in and blend, not with any extra product, but just with the original brush, because that just helps kind of blend everything out with the lightest shade. Then for the lid colour, this is like my favourite thing in the entire world. This is the Wycon Cosmetics, so the same as what the cream contour was. And it's the Caviar Touch eyeshadow in the shade Vanilla Rose Pearl 01. And it's just amazing. So I always apply that with my finger. It's a gorgeous kind of shimmery champagne-y colour. And I'm going to go back in with that colour Instinct with the brush, no extra colour, just to kind of blend out the edges and just make it look quite seamless. And I'm going to use that Wycon Caviar Touch as well in my inner corner just to open up my eyes even more. Then just taking that shade Instinct again, I didn't take any extra on the brush, and I'm just going to use the same brush just to go under my eyes, just to kind of connect the whole look together. I don't want it to be too much, but I do find if you leave the eyes like not connected underneath, it looks a bit off. I'm then going to go in my Essence Lash Princess Mascara in the shade Black. It isn't waterproof, but it's honestly amazing, and if you're not planning on crying this Valentine's Day, or for any date night, I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine. But I find this is the best for my eyes because I have such small eyelashes, and it literally groups to every single one. It doesn't clump them, it just gives it such a nice effect. Then for my highlighter, I'm going to go in with my Wycon highlighter in the shade Juliet, and this is such a beautiful champagne-y kind of a whitey colour, but it's just so natural. It doesn't look glittery. It's the only one that actually makes my skin look like it's dewy rather than like me putting like a lot of highlight everywhere. So I put that in the usual areas, my cheekbones, down my nose, my forehead, my chin, cupid's bow, the usual. Then I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics Wild Alluring palette, and I'm going to go in with that blush shade, just patting it on ever so slightly just to give a bit of rosiness to my face. And then I like to blend that out just with the original brush I had. Now I'm going to go in with lips, so 2 different options. And I'm going to go in first of all with my MAC Velvet Teddy. This is like one of my go-tos all the time. It's honestly just amazing. Like, I can use it on a normal day to day. I can use it like for going out. It's just so simple, and it's more of a kind of a warmer nudie kind of colour. Pinky nude as such, and I absolutely love it. It's like one of my go-tos after Whirl. Whirl is a little bit darker, but I think this looks really nice with the look. And as you can see here, it's really natural, really ties in with the look, ties in with the eyes. But as you know, this is a Valentine's Day / night look, it's okay to go in with a little bit of a bolder lip. So this is my, and I get the proper name for you, it's my Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip Colour, and this is in the shade 500 Firestarter. Oh my god, this, I looked this up to see could I get a kiss proof red lip, because I love a good red lip on a night out, and I was like, need one that's kiss proof for if I go out with my boyfriend, and this is what I found. And this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a lovely Valentine's Day, whether you're out on a nice date or sitting in with pizza.